You see the screen that's nice and bright? That is a Black Series edition with a heightener level 3 embedded into it and 3 elements. We can't tell you what the 3 elements are. But anyway, I decided to paint this screen right here with just everyday black paint. And the reason why is because I told you before, the surface in here, these walls have a kind of child protective coating. So I had to paint over them first before we can actually put our application on. So putting the application on first, well, actually putting the paint on first, everyday black paint, without our heightener and special elements that allows our screens to generate white light, I thought I would show you what it looks like when you put everyday black paint on your walls. Now, the sad thing about it is we had some customers actually try to do the same thing we do in our demonstrations by just taking everyday black paint and thinking they could get the same quality results as our technology, and you can't, because without that heightener level 3 technology, without the 3 elements, well, that everyday black paint doesn't evolve into our technology. So this right here is Black Series technology with heightener level 3 and 3 elements, which we can't tell you what they are. And this one is just everyday black paint without the heightener 3 and the 3 elements. As you can see, the projectors have an extremely difficult time picking up the everyday black paint versus our technology over here. This is the reason why we explained to you that black paint can't see white light. It doesn't have the capability. This is one of the other demonstrations we'll be doing in our showroom. Because we're going to get people going to ask us that we can do the same thing with black paint, and we can tell you, no, you will not. You have to have the heightener level 3 and the 3 elements in order to get a regular can of black paint to turn into that. And without those elements, well, you'll end up like that. But I thought I shared this with you because, again, like I said, the walls in here are pretty funny, so we had to paint them with anything just to get a coating on them so we can apply our technology so it'll actually graft to the wall, because this is a child protective coating. They're very hard to paint over these walls. So I prep it for tomorrow, but when I was in here doing the demonstration, I'm like, gee whiz, like I can see like clearly that without those elements, yeah, this stuff wouldn't work on any projector at all. So for those of you thinking that it's that easy that you can just go out and take black paint and do the same thing our product can do, nah, not even close. My projector sitting on the floor is a short throw, and it's 3,800 lumens. Well, there you go. This is the reason why we have all those tests on black versus black. We take paint and we paint into our screens. I've done paint on cardboard sheets and put it against our technology. See, when we watch demonstrations and we see screens coming up this dark, claiming to be our technology, oh, we know it's not our technology. This is where things are going to get really complicated in civil court at the end of the year, because we have individuals that we are suing and taking to court because they made claims like this. This is one of the things I will be representing in court. Everyday black paint versus our product, which is funny because this particular screen matches those demonstrations. But also too, for those of you who think that our product at the end of the day can be easily be duplicated and you can just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy some everyday black paint and do the same thing, I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen. Without our technology, well, it won't work. There are 3 elements. By the way, because the screen is black paint, regular black paint, it doesn't have ambient light rejection technology. It doesn't work either. Look how dark that thing is. It's pretty bad. And for those of you who want to get into the field of black technology, I'm not discouraging you, but you see all those tests we do on our products? You're going to have to be able to pass tests just like that in order to get people to buy your products. If not, your product's going to end up like that, unless you can prove it works. Well, that's pretty bad. Let's get some white levels. 4K snow screensavers. Oh man, that's bad. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me see, we'll go to, I got mixed up. This one over here. I'm back, before we paint this with the new coating, I'm gonna have some fun with this first. Got a couple of form sites I gotta bounce on. Doesn't even cover well. You do know there's an element base that we drop into that paint, allow it to be able to coat with no streaks, nothing at all, period. So you think our product is everyday black paint. Haven't I not done enough black on black test demonstrations to show at the end of the day that our products are matched? But you know what, forget it, who cares? We're gonna be offline anyway. Doesn't make a difference. Our customer base on there is a little different, a little interesting. They're just amazed by the black technology, but the tests are gonna freaking blow them through the roof. See, online we have to do more tests, we have to do more demonstrations because we're selling a product that literally, that the customer can't even walk up and see. But offline, a customer can literally walk into any one of the showrooms and see the technology. Tell you the truth, at the end of the day, we don't want to be rich, but it's going to happen. But I don't want to be rich. Honestly, I do not want to be rich. Everything is going to be coated with this black tech. Look at the white levels. Look how insane that is. Of course, we give that credit to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know what that heightener is designed to do? Of course, our products are made out of black paint. I'll tell you that right from the door. But without those elements, guess what? You can't change it into this. Any can of black paint that we drop those elements into, they convert automatically to this. And without those elements, well, you get that. Now the heightener technology, that formula right there, we can change the screen paint to any color we want. When we drop a heightener in there, it will allow that red to actually see white, but still remain red. Let's check out colors real quick. Color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is not going to go well. Color red. Good gracious, that's bad. I told you already from the door, look, when it comes to black technology, you have to be able to see white light. If you can't see white light, you can't see color. This is going to be real awful. Yeah, that's bad. That's extremely bad. Oh well, thought I just shared it with y'all real quick for fun. So since we got the coating on it, and we got it covered, because like I said, that childproof coating on here is a freaking pain in the neck to paint over. So since we got something on it, we can go over it tomorrow with the new technology, which is the Eclipse Slate. And keep in mind, it's not gunmetal. It's actually a really dark black. It's a different version of black. We're going to come up with a whole variety of different forms of black paints, and we'll show them all together so you can see that none of them match. It's part of our new collection line, something we've been working on. Interesting, isn't it? Why don't we see great screens doing this at the end of the day? I never see it. Well, we have seen that already. Yeah, those videos got deleted quick, did they not? Anyway, other great products at the end of the day besides that particular individual. How come we never see gray versus gray? I never see that in any demonstrations. How come we're the only ones who do those demonstrations, showing our products versus black paint? We never see gray versus gray. We did see someone do it. It ended pretty badly for them, but still, the rest of them, We ought to start tossing those challenges out and requesting those from other grade screen paint makers. And we want to see the difference between your product and other grade paints, because we do it on black paint all the time. I literally have more black on black demonstrations than anyone else has grade screen paint versus gray. Oh, I can't wait to paint it with that. That looks god awful. Absolutely awful. Look at that. That is absolutely awful. See, the thing about it is, what people don't understand is, any black surface can register a contrast level. The problem is it can't see white light. That's the problem. And I notice when people do these like slander demonstrations on our products, why are you guys always in the dark? Oh, I forgot your screens can't pull in fully lit environments. That's why. We know that already. We see that all the time. Oh, this is going to be a freaking cakewalk offline. This is going to be absolute freaking cakewalk. I was down there basically paying on my rent today, and we had about 4 or 5 people in there passing my phone around, looking at the 180-inch screen outside in the backyard showing Star Wars. Just sitting there shocked. Couldn't believe that you could pull a screen up in the afternoon like that and watch images on screens of 250 inches we showed them. Oh, they were freaking dumbfounded over that. To see a screen that big. Mind you, the entire time we did those demonstrations, they were all shot in 720p on a $270 projector at only 4,000 lumens at 250 inches. We don't get enough credit for our work. We really don't. But that time's going to come soon when we basically start doing business offline. We're going to be online doing business, but yeah, we're going to be doing networking more offline. All right, well, tomorrow morning I got to get up and I got to paint this with the new technology. And that should go quite well. It should be better than this. Ugh, stuff right here. Let me see. Well, I can't use this screen. I had this screen. I was watching some movies off of it, but I couldn't take the freaking gray levels. It sucked. It was all washed out. Couldn't deal with it. 4K tropical fish jazz relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
At TD Bank, we see the story behind every transaction.
You know, Grandma got me all the nights.
Like yesterday, when this
Okay, people, well, that's basically about it. Just want to show you real quick. Show you the difference between our product and everyday black paint. I'm not going to sit there and deny that our product's not. Some people say that our product's not paint. It's paint at the end of the day. What else is it going to be? It's basically what you can basically alter and change the paint into at the end of the day. And that's why you need tons and tons of testing on your products to make sure they work correctly and not get embarrassed on camera. Because like I said, there are a few people, actually one person basically tried that gray versus gray and didn't go well for them. They got embarrassed on camera because they didn't test their products. When we show off these demonstrations in our showrooms, we got people that can paint everyday black paint. Do you have any idea how far that's going to boost their price? I already got people talking about we need to get stock for our company. They're looking into I got investors already lined up for this black technology already. And basically they're talking about I should get stock, which I'm not going to do because stock is a really bad idea. Especially in this day and time. Because anyone who has this technology is going to make money. If you got inflatable projection screens and you're renting them out for parties and it has black technology attached to it, that means you could fire your projector up at 5 o'clock in the evening when most people were basically doing the same thing you're doing. They're going to have to wait until 8, 9. And even at that, your screen is going to look absolutely amazing compared to theirs because you can pick up 100% contrast. Your colors are going to pop higher. And again, it doesn't require expensive projectors. They're going to need 7,000, maybe 6,000, 7,000 lumen projectors just to get the image to pull. Well, you can do it at, we can do it at 3,000 lumens easily with no problem. And the fact that the screen is black, well, that is going to draw a lot of attention because again, that's going to be the talk at the party that this fellow came in, set up these projection screens and they were black. And they were like, what do you mean? They were white? No, these screens were actually black projection screens. That alone is going to bring you publicity alone. As I said before, the future is black. Okay, well, I gotta go. Tomorrow morning, I gotta go to visit up on Vistaprint. I got business cards to make, brochures, and all that stuff to pass stuff out on our products. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the short demonstration. I just thought I'd show you this really quick so I can show you the difference between product without the 3 elements, so actually more 4 elements, and product with the elements attached to it. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.